What if buying your Honda isn't a smart deal, but a well-disguised scam? I'm Adam, and today we're breaking down these 6 new Honda dealership scams you must avoid before signing anything. Scam number 1, Honda mandatory accessory packages. Let's start with one of the most common Honda dealership tricks, mandatory accessory packages. You walk in ready to buy your Honda, maybe a Civic or a CR-V. Since you've seen the price online, it looks reasonable and fits your budget. Everything feels smooth. Then, once you sit down and the paperwork appears, the number changes. Suddenly, there's an extra charge. Sometimes $1,200, $2,000, and even more. And the reason is a package of accessories that's already installed. Even if you didn't ask for it, now it's there. They'll say it includes things like protection packages, wheel locks, tint, special coatings, upgraded mats, or security add-ons. And because it's already on the car, it sounds final. But if Honda builds the car one way, why is your dealership adding thousands on top of it? And if it's truly mandatory, why do some buyers manage to remove it, while others are told it cannot be touched? Because most of the time, these packages are dealership decisions, not Honda corporate requirements. The accessories themselves are usually inexpensive compared to what you're being charged. The markup is where the profit sits. The trick works because it appears late in the process. By the time you see it, you're already emotionally attached to the car, and walking away feels harder. But still, the protection here is simple. Ask early if the price includes dealer add-ons, and if there's a version without extras. When they say it's mandatory, you can always check another Honda dealer. This way, you won't get pulled into a very common dealership scam. Scam number 2, market adjustment markups, ADM. Now let's move to the next one, where pricing starts to shift in ways most buyers do not expect. The website shows a decent price that makes you feel lucky it's even available, because during high demand periods, especially when hybrid models were in shortage for months, these cars were hard to find. Then the price automatically jumps by a few $1,000s. It's all because of a line that says market adjustment, dealer markup, or ADM. Now, when you didn't ask for it, where exactly did it come from? Well, this is what's actually happening. When demand is high and inventory is low, dealerships add their own markup to increase profit. It happened heavily with models like the Civic Hybrid, CR-V Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and especially the Civic Type R. And it's legal, yes. But no, it's not always fixed, because many buyers don't realize it can be negotiated. Some dealers remove it, reduce it, or never add it in the first place. So instead of accepting it quietly, question directly if the markup is flexible. And if the answer feels stiff, another dealership might tell a completely different story. Demand creates opportunity, but negotiation creates savings. Scam number 3, finance rate. Markup. Numbers look harmless on paper. 5.5%, 6%, 7%. It's just a small difference, right? Not exactly. When you sit in the finance office, the dealership presents your loan approval and tells you the interest rate you qualify for. Most buyers assume that rate comes directly from the bank and that it is the final number, but there's something that's rarely explained clearly. The bank might approve you at one rate, and the dealership is allowed to offer you a higher one. That difference has a name in the industry: dealer reserve. So how exactly does this work? And why do most buyers never notice it? It's pretty simple. Let's say the bank approves you at 5.5%. The dealer presents 7%. That 1.5% difference doesn't disappear. The dealership keeps it as compensation for arranging the financing. It is a very common industry practice. The problem isn't that it exists. The problem is that most buyers don't realize it's happening. Even a small increase in interest rate can quietly cost thousands over the life of a loan. On a 5 to 7 year term, that tiny bump adds up fast. But of course, every problem has a solution. Always remember to ask, what rate did the bank approve me at? If they hesitate or avoid the question, that hesitation is your answer. Honestly, in financing, percentages don't look dangerous until you calculate them. Scam number 4, trade-in value. Manipulation. When you trade in your old car, most dealerships present the deal as one complete package. The price of the new car, the discount, the trade-in value, and the final difference are all blended together. On paper, it can look generous. A big discount on the new vehicle feels like a win. You feel like you negotiated well, like they moved a lot to earn your business. But let me tell you, the numbers inside that package can be quietly adjusted against each other. For example, instead of offering a fair trade value and a modest discount, a dealer might advertise a large new car discount while undervaluing your trade by the same amount. The numbers cancel each other out, but psychologically it feels like you gained something. In reality, you simply moved money from one column to another. However, the solution is easy. Just negotiate each part separately. Confirm the purchase price of the new car first. Then evaluate your trade-in independently using market comparisons. When each piece stands on its own, manipulation becomes much harder. That quiet shift is often where the real margin is made. But wait, before we jump into the next one, pause for a second. If this is already opening your eyes, show some support and stick around. You don't want to miss what comes next. All right, now let's talk about that warranty trap. Scam number 5, extended warranty pressure. The most intense pressure often doesn't happen on the showroom floor. It happens in the finance office, after you've already agreed to buy the car. That's when extended warranties are introduced. What makes this especially ironic with brands like Honda is their reputation. Honda has built its name on long-term reliability, low maintenance costs, and strong resale value. Many buyers choose Honda specifically because they trust the engineering. Yet right at the end of the process, that confidence is subtly challenged. Why does the conversation suddenly focus so heavily on worst-case repair scenarios? An extended warranty is not automatically bad. In some cases, it can make sense. The issue is pressure and timing. The product is offered when you're already committed and emotionally invested. The cost is bundled into financing. So instead of seeing a large upfront number, you see a slightly higher monthly payment. Over time, that small increase can add thousands to your total loan. For a brand known for reliability, the fear-based pitch creates a contradiction. The smarter move is to pause, review what the factory warranty already covers, and compare independent warranty options outside the dealership. When you remove urgency from the equation, clarity usually follows. Scam number 6, fake online inventory. Have you ever tried to check whether the Honda you are about to see is actually available, or if it was already sold in transit and simply used to get you through the door? This is one of the biggest and most frustrating dealership tactics. A vehicle appears online at a competitive price. It shows as available, so you book an appointment. And then suddenly, it is gone. They say that it was just sold, it is arriving soon, or someone placed a deposit this morning. Technically, it may have been listed legally. Dealers can advertise incoming inventory or vehicles with limited availability, but they already know the chances of you getting that exact car are slim. If the car was never realistically available, was the real goal to sell you that vehicle, or simply to get you inside the showroom? See, once you are physically present, the strategy shifts. The salesperson apologizes and quickly redirects you to another unit. It may be higher priced, but it also has additional features. Now the psychological pressure starts working against you. You have already invested time. You are emotionally attached to the idea of leaving with a car today. Walking away feels inconvenient. The original listing did its job. It created urgency and pulled you in with a specific price point, even if that exact vehicle was never meant to be yours. But here's how you protect yourself. All you have to do is call ahead, request a stock number, ask for written confirmation of availability, and be willing to leave if the vehicle is not there. Sometimes, the product being sold is not the car, it is your commitment. So, which of these tactics surprised you the most? And have you ever faced something similar at a dealership? Drop your experience below. Let's compare notes. And that's a wrap. Be sure to subscribe if you want to hear about all things Honda.